All right, workout worthy, welcome to Total Body Conditioning. This is a full body workout that's going to get your cardio, your strength training, and your core all done at once. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and come back. Your workouts do not need to be extreme, but you do need to be consistent, and you need to strength train at least 2 to 3 days a week. So why not be consistent right here with me? Now, if you are already warm, you can skip ahead to section 1. We have 5 sections today. If you need to warm up, we're gonna warm up together really quickly. March it out with your right leg. Your back is tall, abs are tight, you got a nice long neutral spine, your chest is open, chin is level. Take a deep breath, inhale and exhale. Now side to side, right and left. Step and tap. Doesn't really matter which way you go as long as you're moving. Wide knee lifts, pulling your knees up towards your underarms. Now hamstring curls, elbows gently pull back, heels curl up towards your glutes, alternating sides. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, wide knee lifts, out, pulling up towards your underarms. Hamstring curls, back. 4, 3, wide knee lifts for 4. Hamstring curls for 4. Wide knees, last time. Hamstrings, side to side. We're gonna change this into a 2-step. So 2 to your right, 2 to your left, grapevine. Step behind, step behind. Grapevine, add a wide knee. Grapevine with a hamstring curl. Stationary knees. 4, 3. Hamstrings, 4, 3. Jump rope. Knees are soft, abs are tight. It is a little bit high impact, so if you need less, you can do 1 foot at a time. If you need less, you can march in place. Keep your chest open. Get that invisible jump rope going. Now heel kicks. No impact would be here. Traditional impact here. Getting the heart rate up. Getting the muscles loose, ready to work. 4, 3. Now heel curls. Hips, they stay extended. We're using our hamstrings. No impact would be here. Traditional impact would be here. 4, 3. Both feet. 2 sets of 8. Jumping rope. High impact, medium impact, or no impact. We're gonna take this from the top 1 final time. 3, 2. Grapevine with a knee. Grapevine with a curl. Stationary knees for 4. Hamstring curls for 4. Jump rope. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. Heel kicks. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. Heel curls. 8, 4, 3. Both feet. Last 8. Nice and warm. 4, 3. March it out. Okay, grab a drink. Towel up. Ready to work. Section 1. We're gonna start with cardio, and it's gonna be just 30 seconds. Jump rope. Like the warm-up, it's the same exercise, not the same intensity. First, you choose your impact, you choose your range of motion, then you go as fast as you can. It's outside of our comfort zone. This is a cardio burst. Here we go. 30 seconds. Now your movements, you might be small and fast. You might be bigger with more power. Choose what works for you. Remember, less impact, like jogging in place, or even less impact, marching in place. You can have intensity without impact, but you have to work. Don't just get through this 30-second interval. Get everything you can out of it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Back. Bend your knees. Lift with your legs. Heaviest weight that you can do in good form. Big shoulder roll. We're gonna do narrow bent back rows. keeping your shoulders back, hinge forward, chest is past your toes, core is engaged. Nice and slow, pull up for 2, lower down for 2. Elbows, they graze your sides as you lift and as you lower. Shoulders, stay low and relaxed. Dumbbells come up to your hips, not your armpits. Narrow. Feel those elbows graze your sides, keeping the shoulders low and relax. Good, we've got 2 more. This nice slow pace, nice and strong. Exhale. Singles. Pull and pause. Every time we do a single tempo pace, that just means it's the fastest you should go. If it feels too fast, slow down your pace. Great results come from great form, not from speed. Inhale and exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Squats, we're gonna do a narrow stance. Adjust your weight if you need to. You might need more weight, you might need less. Feet are hip width apart, toes are forward. Now knees, we don't want them to buckle in, we don't want them to wobble out. We track right in line. Down for 2, up for 2. So knees, they stay in line with your toes. Your hips are reaching back like you're trying to sit in a chair a little too far away, but your chest stays lifted and chin stays level. Reaching those hips back, standing strong. Inhale and exhale. Keep breathing. 1 more, nice and slow. Inhale. All right, single tempo. 2 sets of 8. That's the most reps. So 16. Remember though, if it feels too fast, if you want to get really deep into your squat, slow it down. I'd rather see 10 good squats than 16 bad ones. Halfway. Strong and steady, leg strength, that's the goal. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Back to the back. We're gonna switch exercises though. We're gonna do a rear delt fly. So bend your knees, lift with your legs, lighter weight because we're gonna use a long lever. Body position's the same, but arms stay straight for our rear fly. 2 counts. Reach away, lower down. So from head to toe, your body's in the exact same position. Your arms hang from your shoulders, but shoulder blades stay retracted. Exhale, keep the shoulders low and relaxed. Now we're not bending our elbows. We're not extending our elbows. We reach and control. Smooth, don't jerk up and then drop down. Think halfway up, all the way up, halfway down, all the way down. Even if you're really flexible, your arms should not get as high as your shoulders with this movement. Exhale and inhale. When we get tired, we tend to shrug our shoulders and shorten our neck. Keep those shoulders low and relaxed. Keep breathing. Exhale up, inhale down. Now, I love this tempo. Stay here and do 4 more, but if you do want to speed up, you can do up to 8 singles. 8 or less. 7. If you're doing singles, no swinging. It's still muscle, not momentum. My singles don't go as high. They don't go as low, but I'm still isolating. Bring it up. Back to our legs. You can stay with the same weight, but remember, this is a leg strength challenge, so don't be afraid to go heavy. Narrow stance, our second and final set. Dumbbells can be at your side or on your shoulders. 2 counts. Inhale. Exhale. Chest is lifted. Inhale. And exhale. Reaching those hips back, curling the toes in your shoes. 4 more. Burn every inch. Halfway down, all the way down, halfway up, all the way up. Good. Breathe. You can stay at this pace or singles. 2 sets of 8. Strong and steady. Keep in mind, 16, that's the maximum reps. Go a little bit slower than the music. You might do 14, you might do 13. Good form matters most. Halfway, strong and steady. Second and final set of these narrow squats. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, upper body. One last challenge. based on time, not speed. 1 minute. Grab the weight you did for your rear delt flies because we're gonna put these two moves together for 60 seconds. Here we go. Narrow grip, rear delt fly. Pull and fly. So you're only as strong as that weaker exercise. 2 distinct movements, not swinging. Contract, control, contract, control. Your legs are stabilizing, so they are working. So is your core. Your back is the moving muscle. Rear delt fly, narrow bent back row. Based on time, not speed, because I do not want you to go fast. Don't worry about the music, don't worry about the beat. Focus on strength. And you should be slowing down if your weight is heavy enough. 60 seconds is a long time. Those muscles are fatigued. Final 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Grab a drink. Towel off. Round 1 is done. Round 2, we're going to start with jump ropes. You can stay traditional with your jump rope, or you can add a heel kick 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. So choose your impact. High impact is here, less impact is here. Then your range of motion. How big is your movement? Maybe you're moving bigger, maybe you're jumping higher, maybe you're super quick. Sprint, no matter your choices, you wanna get outside that comfort zone. Work hard, and that invisible jump rope, it matters. It's getting heavier every round. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we are gonna lay on the floor, but if that's not right for you, to isolate your chest, you can do push-ups against the wall. If it's safe for you to lay down, we're gonna do chest press. Now this chest press is gonna have a quarter turn. We're gonna start with our knuckles up to the ceiling, fingers facing in, shoulders low and relaxed, and then we do a quarter turn to a hover. 2 counts, you ready? Bend for 2, press up. Bend for 2, and push. Keep your shoulders low, wrists are neutral, rib cage is pulled down, abs are tight. I'm gonna show you from this angle, because that quarter turn is important. Press up, hover at the bottom, press up. You can stay at this 2 count pace, or we can increase to single tempo. Chest strength. Hover, power, lower and lift. Inhale, exhale, hover, lift, halfway. Go at your own pace if you need to, whatever it takes to isolate those chest muscles to make this movement happen. Ooh. Working the core, working the posture. 2 more. 1. Glute bridges. Heaviest weight you can do. I'm gonna stay with my heavies on my hips, digging your heels into the floor. Your heels should be about 6 inches away from your butt, maybe less. Contract inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes. Lift for 2, lower to a hover. Lift for 2, lower to a hover. Digging those heels down, squeezing. Exhale and inhale. 4 more. 3. Last 2. Last one, nice and slow. Think halfway up, all the way up, halfway down. Now single. Still strength. Not just throwing our hips around. We've got that muscle contraction. Inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes. 0 pressure on your head or your neck, because you're evenly distributing that pressure across your shoulder blades. Hover at the bottom, no resting, no bouncing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Chest flies. So I'm gonna lighten my weight, just like the back. The second exercise is a longer lever. So I'm going lighter. Arms are straight, they start in the same position, but without bending your elbows. Start small, reach out, nice and slow. Reach for 2, squeeze for 2. Start small. This is not about flexibility. You should not feel a stretch. It should be a comfortable range of motion, elongating, then contracting. I'm going to show you from this angle. Arms are straight, elbows are soft, not bending, not extending. Elongate and then contract, squeezing up. Comfortable range of motion. You do not get better results for going deeper, especially if your body doesn't need it. You could cause injury, overuse, strain. You want to stay safe, stay strong. 4 more. 3. Now, just like the rear delt flies, I like this 2-count pace. You can stay here and do 4 more, or you can do up to 8 singles. 8, 7. So if I go singles, I'm not going nearly as deep in this movement. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Okay, glute bridges, our second and final set. Grab the weight that works for you. Heaviest weight you can do. Same exact set. Go heavy, isolate your muscles, leg strength, core stability. Here we go. 2 counts. Squeeze up, lower to a hover, squeeze up, lower to a hover. Exhale and inhale. Don't just go through the motions. Earn every inch. Up for 2, lower for 2. 2 more. You can stay at this nice slow pace, or we can increase single tempo. 2 sets of 8. Strong and steady. Final set of glute bridges for the day. Contract, control. Lift, lower. Halfway. You might do 2 more. You might do 6 more. Listen to your body. Strengthen. Inhale and exhale. Good. Combo. You're only as strong as your weaker muscle group. Look at all these extra sit-ups we're doing, safely getting our resistance, right? So combo, you're only as strong as your weaker muscle. 1 chest press with rotation, and then 1 chest fly. Here we go, 1 minute. Chest press, chest fly. Timing, chest press can be a lot faster. Chest fly needs to be slow and controlled. Alternating the movements, stabilizing through the core, through the shoulders. Even the legs have to help stabilize a little as we alternate through these 2 exercises. I'm going to show you from this angle. Wide press, wide fly. Wrist stay right above your elbows, and wrist stay neutral. Our wrist is not moving in either of these exercises. It's stable. Our hands are just holding the weight. Breathe through. You should be slowing down a little. We're almost done. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So good. Sit it up. Set those weights down. Okay, round 2 is done. Support yourself to stand. Take a deep breath at the top. We were laying down a while. Move slowly, grab a drink, towel off. Round 3, jump rope. 30 seconds. You can stay traditional. You can do the heel kicks, or you can do the heel curls. 30 seconds. Out of our comfort zone. Here, here, or here. Notice, posture doesn't change. That invisible jump rope doesn't change. If you're doing the heel kicks, get them up as high as you can to your butt. Not like this, not running. Heel kicks. Halfway. 15 seconds, go hard. It's a short interval, but we want that cardio burst. We want that heart rate to elevate. Working our legs, working our arms, working our core at the same time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulders, we're gonna do shoulder press today. Shoulder press. I'm gonna grab my middle weight. Big shoulder roll. Good posture. Legs hip to shoulder width apart. Chest is open, lock it in. We need a good foundation to start this challenge. Now your elbows, don't let them come down here. We want them in line with our shoulders, and do not let your wrists come in. We want 90 degrees, 2 counts. Up for 2, down for 2. Exhale, inhale. So our knees are soft, hips are level, shoulders are level, And we feel like we're pushing our shoulders down as we extend the arms. Don't let the elbows drop too deep. Don't let the wrist fall in. Neutral spine. So a lot of times we tend to push our hips forward. We don't want that to happen. We want those natural curves in our back to stay where they are. Singles. Your core has to stabilize in order for your spine not to move. So we're getting a great core workout while we're strengthening our shoulders. Halfway. Remember, this is your own pace. Single tempo is the fastest you should go. 16 singles is the most that you should do, but you might do 5, you might do 10. The last one. Good, lower body. We're gonna do a goblet squat. You can adjust your weight if you want to. You can stay traditional, hip to shoulder width apart, or you can go a little bit wider, toes are angled out. We're not gonna reach our hips back as far. Chest stays even more lifted. Down for 2. Most important, your knees need to follow the toes. Chest is lifted. Inhale, exhale. Go through your own range of motion. So our hips are still going back, but we're not reaching quite as far back, going a little bit deeper. Knees follow the toes. You can stay at this 2-count pace or single tempo. If I go single tempo, I can't really go as deep in order to keep good form at a faster pace. If I go as deep as I want to, I'm just gonna be a little bit slower, and that is more than fine. Halfway, 8 or less. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shoulders. Light weights, maybe even your body weight. This one's tough. I am using 5 pounds just as a reference. You might have 4s, 3s, 2s, 1s. You might use just your body weight. We're gonna start at 90, 2 counts. Pulling in, reaching out. Exhale, inhale. So this is a shoulder exercise. Knees are soft, neutral spine. Your core is working not to let your spine move, so we don't wanna lean back. We don't want to lean forward. We stay strong and stable as our arms move. Arms come in, but don't round your back. Keep your shoulder blades retracted even as we move. Keeping the elbows parallel is hard. Most of us are going to want to sink deep. Don't. Keeping these 90s, that is hard. Most of us are going to want to keep these elbows in here. Don't. We've got 4 more, nice and slow. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, last 2. Oh, lighten your weight if you need to. Go to your body weight if you need to. You can stay at this pace for singles. For 8, I can't go that fast. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Lower body, thank goodness. Give your arms a little bit of a break. Adjust your weight. Heaviest weight you can do in good form. It might be your body weight. We're gonna do our second and final set of those goblet-like squats. So that wide stance, toes are angled out, knees follow your toes. Down for 2, up for 2, down for 2, up for 2. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Keep this pace nice and slow, nice and strong. Explore your range of motion. How low can you go in good form with the resistance that you've chosen? Last 2. Last 1. Singles. 2 sets of 8. Slow it down. Focus on leg strength first. Core strength second. It feels a little bit like cardio. Heart rate's getting high. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 1 minute. We're gonna do those shoulders in a combo. Lightweight. Good form is more important than resistance today. Big shoulder roll. 1 minute. Shoulder press. Bring it in. Shoulder press. Bring it in. Knees are soft, body does not change as we flow, alternating these exercises. And that is part of the challenge. Not reacting, not counteracting the movements we're doing. We're halfway. Exhale. Exhale up, inhale down, exhale, inhale. I am slowing down. We've got 15 seconds. Strong, good form. Don't compromise form in order to do these exercises. Lighten your weight if your form starts to falter. 3, 2, 1. Okay, grab a drink, towel off. 3 sections down, we got 2 sections to go, we're almost done. Round 4, jump rope. Any option we've done so far, or high knees. Oh, this invisible jump rope is very heavy. High knees, high impact or no impact. Here we go, 30 seconds. So we're not jogging in place, we're not running, that's a little easier. We're getting our feet, we're getting our knee in front of us, not arching back, but keeping that neutral spine as we do so. Chin is level, no bobbleheads. Chest is open, great posture. Invisible jump rope feels like it weighs 100 pounds, but we're still moving it. High knees, I just found myself kind of jogging. Even if I don't pull as high, I want those feet to come forward as I lift my knee. 3, 2, 1. Triceps overhead. One weight. Bend your knees, lift with your legs. Big shoulder roll. Same posture as the shoulder press. Extend the arms up. 2 counts. Here we go. Bend for 2. Up for 2. So your knees are soft, hips are level. Belly is sucking in towards your spine, flexing through those core muscles. Shoulders are low and relaxed. Don't shrug your shoulders. Don't let your neck disappear. Train those muscles for good posture. Bending, 90 is the deepest that you go. Singles. So your body is going to want to move with this movement. Stabilize. You'll get such a great core workout. You'll protect your spine and burn extra calories too. 8, 7, elbows in. Keep that alignment. Lighten your weight if you need to. Make your movement smaller if you need to, but keep that form. Nice. All right, deadlifts. Our only set of deadlifts. Bend your knees. You need 2 dumbbells. Big shoulder roll. Holding a pencil between your shoulder blades. Those posture muscles should be feeling tired. We can do it. 2 counts. Deadlift. So we hinge at the hip. Then we contract and lift. Knees are soft. Hips reaching back like you're resisting that stretch, almost like you're sticking your butt out behind you. Keeping a neutral spine from your tailbone through the crown of your head. Don't tuck your chin. Don't lift your chin. Feel that length. Shoulders are low and relaxed, and we let the arms hang, but we don't let the shoulder blades separate. Keep those shoulder blades together. Your hands, think about your hands and your arms just holding the dumbbells. It's your legs that lift them. Resist the stretch, contract the legs. Now you can stay at this pace or single tempo for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Shoulders, 1 dumbbell. I'm gonna go just a teeny bit lighter. We're gonna do a front raise, 1 dumbbell. Same stance, big shoulder roll. You've gotta retract your shoulders so your arms are gonna be a little bit soft. And then we lift, up for 2, lower for 2. So another, working the front and the back of our body. Shoulder blades stay retracted. When we lift forward, our body's like, I can help you get farther, but we don't wanna round our back. Keep those shoulder blades back. Rib cage is pulled down. We're stretching the crown of our head up towards the ceiling. No arching, no rounding. We control the weight. The weight does not control us. And at the very top is parallel. So you do not want to go any higher than here. Lower is fine. Maybe you can only lift here, and that's great. Keep good form. Keep working. Arms are straight, elbows are soft. We're not bending our elbows. If you bend your elbows, it turns into a bicep exercise. And those are in the next section, not here. Arms are straight. You can stay at this pace, which I think I'm going to, or you can do singles. We're gonna do up to 8, 7, 6, 5, final 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deadlifts, round 2. Second and final, adjust your weight if you need to, bend your knees, lift with your legs, big shoulder roll. 2 counts, nice and slow. Hinge and contract. Resist the stretch, contract the legs. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, good. Last set of deadlifts, second and final. Hinge, squeeze, hinge, and squeeze. Inhale, exhale. Keep this 2 count pace. It gives us enough time to explore our range of motion, enough time to improve our form. Resist the stretch, contract the legs. Hinge and squeeze. Final 4. Hinge, squeeze, hinge, and squeeze. Inhale, exhale. You can stay at this pace or up to 8 singles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Combo. We're gonna do that shoulder raise with the overhead tricep. Grab the weight that works for you. 1 minute. Here we go. Reach up. We're gonna go all the way up. Tricep, and then control it all the way down. Body doesn't move. That is a big part of the challenge. And you'll notice I am moving very slowly to ensure that my body stays stable throughout this movement. So stabilizing head to heels. Think about your shoulders lifting overhead, and then your triceps controlling the bend and contracting to lift. Shoulders and back, control that lower. Now this is a great challenge. You might do 2 or 3 of these. You might do 20, anywhere in between. We've got 15 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, grab a drink. We have one final section, last section, starting with our jump rope. Your choice. Any of the options we've done so far. 30 seconds, here we go. I'm gonna keep it traditional. I'm gonna really try to go for speed, get my heart rate up that way. You can add heel kicks, you can add heel curls, you can do those high knees. Remember, any of those options can be high impact or low impact. Big ranges of motion, or like me, small ranges of motion. And we're all sprinting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay, bicep curls. Bend your knees, lift with your legs. Same great posture we did for the shoulders and the triceps, so those posture muscles are working big time. 2 counts. Curl for 2. Control for 2. Posture hasn't changed, head to heels. It's harder to hold it, but it hasn't changed. Chest is open, and our elbows are right below our shoulders. Our elbows do not move in space. So yes, we bend them, but they don't come forward. We extend them, but they don't swing back. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Now you can stay at this 2 count pace, or you can increase your speed to a single tempo, controlling the movement. Curl, control, curl, control. Inhale, exhale. Contract, control. Think about that bicep contracting. If you think too much about lifting the weight, you'll probably start to swing. So contract, control, lift, and lower. Final 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower body, we've got plie squats. Adjust your weight if you need to. Body weight is more than fine. Toes are angled out really wide as you can go. Open through your hips, squeeze through your glutes. And this is one-dimensional, so you're not reaching your hips back. You're simply bending your knees, start small, and then contract. This is how deep you might go. A plie has a lot to do with your flexibility, your stability, your strength, but also your anatomy. So don't force it. With those toes angled out, knees follow the toes. We don't want any pressure on this medial side of our knee. We still have that natural curve to our back, but we're not reaching our hips behind us. Lower and lift, singles. 2 sets of 8. Strong and steady. Inhale. Exhale. Plie. Good. Inhale. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Great job. Shoulders. We're gonna do a very unique exercise. So bend your knees, go with your light weights like you did with that shoulder raise. We're gonna have 90 degrees and we're gonna lift forward to 90 degrees. So we're not moving our elbows, it's all our back and our shoulders. 2 counts. Reach, up, lower, down. Reach, up. Body doesn't move. Okay, so once again, our body wants to help, but we're gonna stabilize, protecting our spine, getting better results. Keep breathing. Exhale, inhale, reach, control, reach, control. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Now you can stay at this 2 count pace, my favorite, or you can speed it up. Single tempo, here we go. 8. Oh, I can't go that fast, I'm going slower. I'll probably get 4 done, you might get 8. Final 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Lower body plies, second and final, we're almost done. We got 2 exercises left. You ready? Let's get to it. 2 count plies, nice and slow. Down for 2. Okay, my feet are a little bit too wide, so I'm gonna bring them in a little bit. That alignment is so important. You don't want your ankles too close together because when you bend your knees should be right above your ankles. Really elongating through these adductor muscles and contracting through these abductor muscles. Down for 2. Up for 2. Down for 2. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Single, strong and steady. Last leg set. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Final 12. Keep it up, keep it up. 8 more. Strong plies. Going at your own pace, your own resistance, your own depth. And deeper is not better. Alignment is what's better. 2 and 1. Okay, last minute. Combining the curls with that press. 1 minute. So we curl, lift, lower, extend. 60 seconds. And then we're done. Curl, press, extend. Controlling that movement. Exhale, inhale. Shoulders, they stay back, and that's a real big challenge. Everything's happening in front of our body. Our shoulder blades want to separate. They want to get involved. Exhale, inhale. Almost there, keep it up. You might be slowing down, that's more than fine. I know I am. But focus on that good form. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees, set those weights down. Okay, march it out. We are done. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale. Nice deep breath. And exhale. Interlock behind your back, opening your chest. Interlock in front, rounding forward, separating those shoulder blades. Reach up nice and tall. Nice deep breath. We are done. Fantastic job, Workout Worthy. Make sure, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and come back. Be consistent. Strength training, like total body conditioning, 2 to 3 times every single week is gonna change how you look, how you feel, and how you function.